But now we are shifting gears slightly to a topic that many of you are very passionate about, which is branding. And most importantly, how do we present ourselves to the world? Our shared branded identity is something many of you have asked about, and we're thrilled to dig a little bit deeper today. Some of you might remember that when we were in Luleå, we had Andreas from OMI that gave us already a sneak peek into what OMI was working on the This is Arctic brand book. And today we have together with us Signe Lindgren, our director at OMI, who will guide us through the This is Arctic brand book and show us how we can bring it to life in our everyday work. Signe, welcome on stage, and please put your hands together for Signe.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here today and see you all. I've been trying to meet the project group for like 3 times. This is the 3rd time, and I got here. The earlier 2 times, I didn't make it because I was sick. So it's nice to meet everyone and see everyone else from you. Let's see if this works. Yes. So this is me with long hair. I have a short hair. I don't miss that one. I'm an art director at OMI, but before that I grew up in a small town in the Swedish mountains called Tärnaby. It's right outside Swedish Lapland, but near the Norwegian border. So I've been a lot to Norway, so this feels a little bit like home to me being here, even though it's much further north. So Tärnaby is a small village where a lot of Sweden's most, amazing alpine skiers grew up, if you know about that and if you're interested in that. I'm not one of them, unfortunately. I was too lazy. I wanted to draw instead, or skiing in the forest. That was more for me than competing. I'm not a competitive person. But Tärnaby is like a tourism village too. So I grew up a lot with tourism, and I love working with it. So it's a pleasure to be working with this project too. I really love this region and what it has to offer. So, what is OMI? We are a creative agency working with This is Arctic brand right now. We are working a lot with bringing brands to life. We do a lot of webs. We are very good at it, if I can say so. We do campaigns and we do events. So mostly creative stuff, but to bring everything alive. We have a lot of offices around the Nordics, more than any Swedish agency, I think. So we can say that we know this region. We have even like a small office in Oslo and a small office in Helsinki too, but mostly in Sweden because we are from Sweden, from the north of Sweden. Other than that, we are a part of an agency collective called People, where we are 10 more different kinds of agencies, and then we have even more offices around the Nordics, even in Tromsø. But that's not us. And in this project, we are working with our friendly agency called Trickle. They are experts on marketing, so they are the ones making sure that what we do, our campaigns, reach the target groups. So we are working closely together. Enough about me and where I work. This is the plan for my session. First, there's a brand book walkthrough of the This is Arctic brand, so you'll get to know how it works, how you're gonna use it. For some, it may be like, I don't know, for some it may be interesting, and maybe it's interesting for your own brands to see how you can work and maybe develop it. Then there's fika, and then it comes to the fun part, or I think so. I'm going to talk about Arctic Mode, which is a communication concept, and then we're going to do a little workshop. Sounds great? Yes. Yeah. Awesome. Let's dig into this. What is a brand book, you might think? It's kind of a guide over your brand that tells you how to use it. So a brand is not just a logo and not just colors. It's more than that. It's why you're doing what you're doing, why you exist, who are your target groups, how do you sound, and then how you look. So it's like the whole package. So we created this because we want the This Is Arctic brand to live on, even if it's not us working with it or this project working with it. So this is for other people to continue working with it and to create like a strong unified brand for this region. That's the plan. So let's dig into this. It will be a lot of text. I'm not gonna make you read it. It's not a test at the end of it. So just briefly walking through it. And if we have time, maybe some questions before the fika. We'll see what the time is. I don't know where the time is, if I can see it. But then you just hold it up if I'm running late or something. Yeah. So this is what the brand book contains. Something about the brand, what is This Is Arctic, what's the target groups. Tonality is how you sound, how the communication sound. And then the visual identity, which is how it looks. So we start with our brand and this very long text about This Is Arctic. So this is just for if there are new people working with it, to know what it is. I'm not going to make you read it. So just a short story. This Is Arctic is an umbrella concept to create campaigns under for the whole region, created to build a strong, unified brand. Just a short story. I think you'll get this one, or it will be available in a toolbox so you can read it. Moving on, we have why come to Arctic Europe. So this is mostly for the autumn season. But there's a little text about it. You can use it if you want in your own businesses. And these are the target markets that we are working with right now. So the primary are the DACH, you say it like that, I don't know. Germany, Austria, Switzerland, and then the Benelux, which is Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg. And the secondary markets are USA, UK, Italy, Spain, and France. So these are the countries that we are pushing out our campaigns towards, and the countries we want people to come up here and visit this region. So this is the markets, and then we have like the target groups. Who are these people? What do they like? What do they do? So we have outdoor active, like the most maybe extreme ones. They want to see new things, learn more things, and do things more by themselves. And then we have the lightly active, almost like the active one, but slightly more not so active. So they want to be a part of activities in nature, visit places, maybe have more like guides and not do the most extreme stuff. And then we have the attraction seekers, the ones who like want the whole package. They want to see the natural phenomena. They want the attractions. They want to see the famous places. So that's the 3 target groups we are pinpointing our campaigns towards. And we have those just to know we can't communicate to everyone. That's like putting a needle in a haystack. and finding it. So we want to narrow it down to make sure that we reach these people that we want to know more about this region. Moving on to the tonality, which is how this is Arctic sounds, how we write the copy, and overall how the brand feels. So start off with what we call tone of voice. So this is like a little guide on what you're gonna have in mind when you write like the copy and the text to communicate this region. Even though many think that this region is cold, our communication should be warm, inviting, genuine, curious, passionate, and also proud, because I think we all here are proud of where we live, where we work, and we want to show this to the world. So that's like a guide on how to write the text. Moving on, we have the tagline. So this is Arctic have been around for a couple of years, right? And we have made some small adjustment to make it more distinct, but we have kept a lot of it, just tweaking it a little bit, because we don't want to make something new just because we are a new agency coming in working with this. So this tagline is the same as it has been. It's in our nature. And then we can play with this. We can put something is in our nature just to make sure or show what we can do. So, for example, tasting the forest is in our nature. Guessing the poop is in our nature. From hot to cold is in our nature. You got it? You can make this work in a lot of different ways. So basically we talk about things that are in our nature to show what we can do here. And that makes it all so distinct, because we use this all over, and that will be recognizable when they see ads or campaigns from This is Arctic. Moving on to main message. This is like a text that can be used to explain why you should come to Arctic Europe. Maybe you want to read it. I can read the first one. Imagine walking through landscapes where the ground shifts from orange to red to gold or even white, where no 2 days look or feel the same, wildlife, nature, people in constant transition. Whether you're hiking through wilderness, savoring local delicacies, or marveling at auroras painting the sky, the season in between is an invitation to explore. Come for the vibrant colors, stay for the peaceful solitude, and leave with unforgettable memories. In Arctic Europe, autumn is not just a season, it's an experience to be had. So this is like how we explain why to come here. You can use this if you want. And then we have, so this, you should see this guide as like inspiration. It's not only these key topics, but it's like inspiration to make content under the brand. So we have like nature, adventure, food, culture as topics to write about, and some few examples what you can talk about. Like being able to handle food regardless of the season isn't just an art, it's a way of life under food, and so on and so on. So like topics to talk about for inspiration. And then we have something that calls message examples. So how you can use these key topics and how you can write it to the target groups. I'm not going to make you read all of this either, but just for inspiration, for new people working with this brand, to have something to work on from. Yeah. So that is how we sound. Now moving on to the visual identity, which is how we look. We have made some tweaks, but not much. I think you will recognize it. This is like an overview. We have added some graphic elements and just some tweaks in the colors. That's it. So to start off, the logo. Everyone has seen it. This is the one. You can use it in different colors, these ones, on different backgrounds. Size and clear spaces, lots of rules here, but it's just to make the brand cohesive on all the places. So just recommendations on how to use the brand. And then we have some don'ts, like you shouldn't use the logo like this or make your own versions. It's good to have. It's not always easy to know how to work with a logo. So it's nice to have like some guides for that too. Moving on to colors. Let's see how this screen. Oh, it looks good. Looks good. So we have kept the green colors, but we have tweaked it a little bit. It's more warm. Earlier it was more cool. And then we had a pink too that was very cool. So it felt more like maybe spring or winter. But this brand for now is mostly for the autumn. So we wanted to feel more of the autumn colors, even though it's not orange. We don't want to use that, but inspiration from autumn more. So it's a little bit warmer, a little bit darker, and then we have decor colors to that. So mainly we use the dark green and the sand color, which is not white. It's a little bit more like beige. It makes it also nicer to look at on a screen if it's not bright white. So the overall feeling was to get this brand feel like warm and more inviting and soft. Just some color combinations, which one we don't want to use and which ones we do want to use for reference. And I'm going to show you how to use them, because you can't use this on all things. But there are examples on how to use it. Moving on, typography. We have the fonts. They are free. You can download them here on these. It's a link in this PDF. And this is how we use them. So this is a very thorough guide on this brand. And then we have this new graphic element. It's a very abstract form that we call the first frost. Many of you may be not seeing it, but you know when the edges on a lake or on the water freezes first in the autumn, that it's like the inspiration for this pattern. So it's like a frame that you can use in 3 different ways. So you can use it tone and tone with our colors. You can use it as a frame over an image, and then you can use it so it's not like not that visible, image on image. And this element is because we want this brand to be more distinct. So this is like an element that we will be using a lot. So if they see it, they will recognize the brand, even though if the logo isn't that big or so on. So yeah, and then we have applications. As we are working on this right now, these are just like first examples. We will be filling this out with real examples that we are doing now during the campaigns. But yeah, this is how you can use it, kind of. And then over to the most important part, how to use the EU logo. It's important for this project that we use it all the time. So here are a few or many rules on how to use it. It's not so easy, but I have examples. You have to, if there are other logos in the same place as the EU logo, the other logo has to be either as wide as the flag or as high as the flag. So that makes it kind of difficult working with. But this is like an example. If you are doing like an ad or something, you can have it at the end of the ad if it's animated. Other ways you can use, there's a little text there if there's no space, but we shouldn't use that as much, just in special cases. But then there must be a link to a website where the logo is visible. So this is very important during this project. Otherwise, they won't pay for what we do, I think. So, important part in the brand book. I don't know what the time is now, because I'm done with the first part.